Hello and welcome back to Yay Basketball, the basketball game show. Monday, March 25th, 2024. Streaming and recording live from the Yay Studio. I'm your host and producer, Michael Padilla. Along with me today, I've got one sexy guy, Bob Aldrett, who is free of tetanus.
That's right, Michael. Always. Every day.
As well as Justin Moore.
I'd like it to also be known I don't have tetanus.
Can we confirm that, though?
Yep.
How?
I have no tets.
Vaxxed.
As well as a hardworking father of three, Trey Dishner.
I think I may be coming up on that 10 years, so maybe time for me to get poked in the arm, so.
Still gotta clap it up for him.
Put up time to get poked in the
Glad
chat.
to be back.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much
That
for being
sounded
here,
really weird,
everybody. We really do appreciate it. Oh, boy. Golly, already. Yep.
Back to it.
And it was a clean audio. No one was talking over you. Oh, that's going to be a perfect addition to the soundboard.
Time to get poked.
Maybe time to get poked. Unbelievable. Before we move on, shout out to John Anthony. Shout out to David Boone for being here. Thank you guys
What's
for being
up?
here.
Thanks, guys.
As always, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. And be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars, share with friends, and follow us at Yay_basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Add me on the ground.
Last time, we played Swish or Miss, 5-second violation, adjust the rotation, and we discovered a brand new reward on the show, which is given by Bob. Bob, give
Latest.
me top. So, it was a very good episode. If you did not see it, be sure you go back and check that one out. It was a good time,
tell you what.
as always. Also, go to
Always.
yaybasketball.com for exclusive YB merch. We've got t-shirts, mugs, hats, stickers, and hoodies with a bunch of great designs, including a brand new design, which I will now reveal to
I haven't seen it. What is it?
the group.
I'm playing
Oh,
conservative.
look at that.
There it is. I'm playing conservative this year.
I like that.
See, we got a nice
great.
That's
design
fitting.
right there. It's available in a t-shirt, hoodie, and mug. All reasonably priced merch. Nothing, you're not spending $50 on a t-shirt or anything like that. I'm playing conservative this year, of course, to commemorate
I'm playing conservative this year.
Trey's signature quote of the season. So we might be having, given how many quotable things we've had in the recent few episodes, we might have some more merch coming. But go check out yaybasketball.com for the I'm Playing Conservative this year
A
t-shirt.
Bob's top hat.
I like that. I was struggling to come up with a design for that. I didn't really know what it would be, but yeah, we can add some stuff. We've got Cactuses here. Bob is still the GOAT is in the chat.
Thanks, chat.
Hey,
We need to get rid of the crown.
Huh?
No more crown.
Oh, well.
We need to get a top hat.
Top hat. Okay. Heard. So go to yaybasketball.com for the I'm Playing Conservative merch, and we will like it if you do that. Now, Justin, this is the basketball game show after all. So before we dive into our first game of the day, can you update us on the scoreboard and a recap of our picks from last week, please?
I can indeed. Michael Bob sits
Michael Bob.
alone at the top, right where he belongs. Apparently, 4,800 big ones. Although he did lose his bet last week. Hey, Michael, you're in second place. So
did we all.
2,600 points. Yep. Austin Reeves, 26.5 points. Rebounds, assists.
Finish with 22.
Great. Jonte Murray for me. Over 37.5 points, rebounds, and assists versus Lakers. I want to say he got even less, worse than the 22. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think
I
he finished
lost.
with 20. It's
Something
in
like that.
here. We can check here. He finished with 13, 5, and 10. So
28. Well. Hey, Trey.
But wait, hang on, just real quick. I just wanted your bet was Brandon Pajimski over 8.5 points.
Brother,
and
he
How
didn't
much
have
did
a
he score?
single
Scored 0.
point. Yeah, he laid a big old goose egg.
how
on
much did
us.
Josh Hart score?
Less than 11.5 because you lost and are still
10.
in
It was close.
last place.
Oh, that is close.
I'm almost.
I think he had a
accepted
triple
it.
double in that game and just couldn't get you. I think he had like a 10-10-10 situation.
He played 48 minutes and couldn't score every 10. It's like
Crazy.
Bum, get out of the league.
So there's the update on the
It's the Draymond
scoreboard. We
triple-double.
are going to have a whole bunch of points awarded today. A few different games that we will be playing, and at the end of the episode, it's the last week of the month.
I've almost accepted it.
You probably should. I think it's going to be really hard for anybody to get last place unless the wheel has some chaotic capabilities. You never know what could happen. All righty, excellent.
wheel.
Okay, well, guys, should we move on to our first game of the day?
Finally, yes.
Okay, well, don't say that. First game of the day is over under. Yes, it's over under. This one is pretty straightforward. I will list a stat from around the league. You will then work as a team to determine whether the actual stat is over or under the given prompt. If you get it right, you all get 100. If you get it wrong, I get the points for the round. Does that sound good, team?
Yes.
All right. Ready for round one?
Yep.
Okay. Jalen Green's points per game over the last 8 games. Over under 29.5.
We're going over on this because it's going to be
29.
I think it's right around 34. To be completely honest, I'm not even.
29 is quite a bit.
I'll roll with the over, but I don't think he'd give us a layup of that gap.
It's close. It's
You
close.
do have-
It's right. It's right around 34. And I, at the beginning of the show, had a couple things in mind and had a
Okay.
feeling we're going to be talking
All right.
about this player. So I'm pretty confident
Over.
that it's going to be over.
Okay.
And you have him on your fantasy team.
And I have him on my fantasy team.
All right, we're going to hit him with the over.
Over. Final answer
Yeah.
is 29.3 in his last 8 games. 29.3 points. Very close. Very
That's
close. 2 weeks ago, the Houston Rockets lost their star center Alperen Şengün for the remainder of the regular season. The team has responded by winning. We good?
This is
looking
last
at
5.
We're listening.
mine.
Oh, the team has responded by winning 9 of their last 10, including wins over the Kings and the Cavs. Jalen Green has been exceptional, and now the Rockets are just 1 game back of the Warriors in the 10 spot. Draymond Green, he said he isn't worried about the Rockets, but Bob, is it possible that Houston steals the 10 seed from the Dubs?
I think it's very possible. I think there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I think we see now Jalen Green. I mean, I think him watching Şengün this whole season just kind of morph into the star that is in Houston. He was kind of like, what the like that was supposed to be me almost. And so now that Şengün is unable to play in these times, I think Jalen Green sees the writing on the wall and is like, yo, I have to play hard and I have to show that I'm worth sticking around here, heading into the future. So, yeah, I think we all knew that it was in him. He just had to actually play and be the main. What am I forgetting? What are we missing here?
Oh, I don't know. Keep going. What's in him?
He's got it in him.
Oh, he's got it inside. Okay, cool. Continue.
He does.
Will they steal the 10 spot?
Realistically, if Steve Kerr keeps coaching like this, yeah, probably.
Justin, can they steal the 10 spot from the Dubs?
Can they? Yes. Will they? I'm going yeah.
Wow.
Because I think Steve Kerr showed crappy coach. We're not gonna play our best player. Cool. So I think that the only thing stopping the Rockets is the Rockets front office wanting them not to win more games because they're like, we're not going to win now. Let's at least maybe get a better draft pick. But you're at a point now where you're not going to get that great of a draft pick anyway. So you might as well be in the play-in. You might as well get one extra game on your season and just see what they can go do and have fun with it. So,
but the next year's draft is ass. Nobody. I think they'd rather get playoff experience for Jalen Green.
Yeah, and I think it goes against
they're going to try to win.
it goes against Ime's whole coaching philosophy too that they've all bought
and
in on.
they've got this edge about them too. They like Ime calling LeBron a bitch and obviously Dylan Brooks and like Jabari Smith getting in the fight the other day. Like they're like an aggressive unit. It's interesting. Trey, can they steal the 10 spot?
They can and they will. And the reason being is Jalen Green playing the way he has been playing. I got the stat wrong. It was 34 points in the last 5 games. Yeah. And this kid is amazing. He's a great scorer. He can dunk. He's their superstar he stepped up when Alperen Şengün has been out.
Yeah.
And they're doing this without him. They have they're pretty deep in their roster. They Jabari Smith, Tari Eason. They have Fred VanVleet that's been playing really well. A great guard that's been in
Go Sharks.
a champion,
Yeah,
been
won a
in the
championship,
playoffs.
yep.
Yeah. So with a great coach. So this team is going to be very dangerous, and I can see this team taking that 10 spot, and maybe, they're not going to make a deep run, but I could see this is the team that team should be looking out for.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely is possible. I think it also is likely. Jalen Green has been very good recently. He has more space to operate since Şengün's been out. And, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Like, he is the Rockets' best player, but their system is just a little bit smoother for a guy like Jalen Green when they are able to go small, put Jabari at the 5. And I like that package with Jabari at the 5.
love Jabari.
Yeah, the speed that they're able to move at. They have the remaining games, they have the Blazers twice, the Jazz twice, and the Heat once. If they win all those, which is very possible, and I would say almost likely, they should be in good shape. And they also play the Warriors twice in the remaining games, which could be a tiebreaker deciding thing. And I think that they can knock off the Warriors. And if I'm Draymond, I would simply stop writing checks that Steph Curry has to cash. But we're how many seasons into his career, and he's still doing it to this day.
Oh, yeah.
And they have been, their schedule has been pretty weak lately. So I've been seeing that with fantasy. They haven't been playing the best team. So this could be they're on this streak because they're playing not so good teams.
Right.
Players are taking rests. So we'll see what happens later on. But I just saw that Shams reported that the Nets turned down a trade from the Nets turned down a trade offer from the Rockets that included Jalen Green and multiple first-round picks.
For
This
Mikal
just
Bridges,
got
right?
reported. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
What?
Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Picture if that would have went through. Like
Oh,
the
man.
Nets are stupid for not taking that.
Yeah. And also,
I don't
quickly on the
know.
Nets, what you said.
That's not gonna do anything
Jalen
with
Green's
them.
far better than Mikal Bridges.
not right
He
now.
Is. He is.
Not
Yes,
today.
he is.
Today he
is.
This
He's not a
last-
better basketball player
These last
today
2
than
weeks
he
he
is.
has.
Yes,
been.
he is.
That's
I
a
will say
tough
this:
one.
which game is more interesting to you in the play-in? The Lakers Warriors or the Lakers Rockets?
I mean,
Lakers Rockets. That's a better game for that I would want to watch. That'd be a more interesting game. I don't know with Steph Curry
I
and
poke
stuff.
bears.
It depends. It depends if the Warriors are at full strength and they're ready to pull. Yeah, but I mean, if I don't know,
I think I lean the Rockets.
I think
that
I think
youth
the
and
Rockets are
fun-
going to give them a better run for their money. I don't know. I don't think the Warriors
the Dylan
are
Brooks
gonna
of
do
it all.
this year.
Yeah, the Dylan Brooks of it all.
Yeah,
Okay, well, we'll see what happens there. They're only a game back of the Rockets, right, or of the Warriors right now. With I think 12, 13, 12-ish games to play between the two of them. So, all right, good job to me. Thank you for that. And on to round 2. Average free throw attempts per game since the All-Star break. Just to be clear, it's per game per team, not overall game. Over under 18.5
Ooh.
Per team
per team per game.
per game.
So I think before the All-Star break, 19 is that number that kind of sings in my head. But post All-Star break and all the changes that the referees have made and Joe Dumars and Adam Silver have made, I think we're comfortably under that now.
Under? I like the under. 16.
you think under?
I think we're
Yeah.
under.
Yeah. What,
It's-
sorry,
it's
I saw
13.
somebody
18
complaining
and a
about
half.
the Lakers recently about their free throws.
Oh.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, we'll
they
probably
have
talk about- but-
by disparage. Like, they've got the most.
By a
So that could it be a sneaky over?
nah,
No, let's go under then.
because it's per team per game.
Okay,
I go under.
Let's go under.
Under Michael
Under, final answer.
Yeah.
underwear.
Yeah.
Good job.
It was under
That's what I'm talking
18.4. Yes, yes.
Good job.
Although there was not an official statement from the league, it has become more and more clear since the All-Star break that Adam Silver, sat down with the refs to make some changes in the middle of the season. Teams are averaging 109.7 points per game as opposed to 115.7 points per game pre-All-Star. Free throw attempts are down from 23 attempts per game to 18.4. And when you watch the games, there has been a noticeable shift in officiating. Bob, who benefits the most from this undercover rule change?
Who benefits the most? I don't know yet.
Any teams or anything like that?
I
Players?
team specifically. It's such a loaded question. I don't think the league has benefited from this yet. I don't know if the league will benefit from it. I think individual teams, coaching styles, and play will. I think because they've focused more on, kind of outstretched limbs driving into the lane, those are being called less. So it's kind of taking away effectively a skill set from guys who are traditional downhill guys necessarily. And so that kind of forces you to change your play style if you're a team. So I don't think we've seen the benefits of it yet, if that makes sense. And I think we're still processing it because it's such a small sample size post All-Star break still.
Yes.
But I don't think it's going to make a difference in the end. I think although it was a bit of an undercover rule change, we're all just going to move forward with it. It's not like we're all going to throw our hands up in protest and be like, no, change it back. Or like, oh, no, that we have to fix
I think
it.
it's been for the best overall. Yeah.
I don't think there's been any complaints in terms of scoring. You know, the Lakers scored over 150 the other day. So,
Last night, yeah.
yeah, it makes no sense to think that it's actually hurting the game. But the question was, and I don't understand how it's benefiting the game yet. So,
Okay. Justin,
Well,
anybody benefits from this?
I don't think anybody in particular. Maybe potentially all the people that are mad at the Lakers for having such that huge free throw disparity that they have. Maybe those people will be a little more. I don't know, figure it out. But
Shut if he comes
I-
back, SGA.
yeah. So what I would like to know now that I hear about it is, does that change every year? Does every year post All-Star break?
No.
Do the refs start reffing more towards? Oh, the players are gearing up for the postseason. We need to gear up for the postseason. I don't know. I could look at it, but I don't. And that's a lot of research I don't want to do. But I feel like I don't know that the teams are scoring less for that reason. I think a lot of teams. I mean, we've got stars, a couple stars playing less. We got.
But you can also just see it when you watch the games. You can just tell.
Yeah.
I mean, a good example is a few weeks ago the
offensive context.
it was the Celtics and the Cavs. Remember when Max Strus went crazy?
Yeah.
Or was it Dean Wade? One of those dudes that went off and they ended up losing that game. And Jason Tatum had the last second shot that was a foul.
that was Dean Wade.
But then they got overturned that play. Like he was getting bodied the entire way down the court in ways that never would have been allowed 4 weeks prior to that.
Yeah.
You can also just tell if someone's horizontal with the base or with the paint, and they're driving, and the defender is staying even with them, and the offensive player's motion isn't just to throw their body in and chuck up a shot, because those aren't getting called, and they were all the time. I'm not saying that's the reason that guys like Embiid or Luka scored 70 points, but those kinds of play calls had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, any teams or players in your mind that could benefit from this, Trey?
I can't really think of any teams or players in mind, but I, as a fan and watching the game, I think fans benefit from it, because watching a game that every other minute they're on the free throw line, it just messes up the momentum. It messes up I don't like watching that. I like letting them play, like you said, letting them go down the court. If it's a little body check, body contact, don't call it, let them play.
Yeah.
But I can't think of an actual player or team, because when you think of like the superstars, you think they're usually the guys that get the calls or get
Right.
those. So I don't know if it's going to hurt those type of players like LeBron or like, but
I think I've found one now that does benefit. Michael, go ahead. I'll
hear it, yeah.
come back to me.
Well, so I think the Wolves are going to be the biggest beneficiary of this, because it's going to be very hard to score on bigger guards if they're able to kind of be more aggressive up top, especially like along with Gobert's rim protection. That concept is scary. I think the Heat are going to benefit a lot from this. They're already a generally very physical team, and I think they're really, really going to be able to harass players now. I think this also benefits the Celtics, which that's not really what we needed. They're on pace to win 60-something games, but big guards in Holiday and Brown, like I said with McDaniels and Ant, if they can be more aggressive, big guards, you have the firepower to keep up in the Celtics as well. So. I think the guys that's going to hurt the most, guys like Steph, Jamal Murray, Tyrese Maxey, Fred VanVleet, smaller guards who can just get bodied all the time. Steph traditionally does not play as well when he is in more physical series. I think that's one of the reasons that he has traditionally, not saying he's been bad or anything, but not had his best series in the finals, because those are called way tighter and closer, as opposed to kind of a free fall or all of a regular season that it might be. So you don't just have the easy fallback of baiting for a foul. So I've been a fan of the change a bit, because like you said, Trey, I don't like everybody being at the free throw line every at least once a game minute. It feels
boring.
it's a double-edged sword. Like right when a game starts and the first time out is the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. You're like, damn. They haven't even like, the first commercial break. You're like, oh wow, I didn't even notice. But like, this is what maybe the game should be like. Like that's really fun. Did you have a point you wanted to make, Bob?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you on the Celtics benefiting from this, but not in the same way. Because I think big guards, that length, that physicality is great. But what you were saying, Trey, about it's mainly targeting superstars. A Tatum type will then have to dribble, maybe kick out. So I think teams that benefit from a dribble kick out will benefit, including the Celtics, who have a secondary superstar in Jaylen Brown. Another team we didn't mention that could benefit from this, you mentioned SGA, J-Dub. Jalen Williams will absolutely benefit from this as well. A secondary scorer that the dribble can be kicked out to, or the ball can be kicked out to. He's an ISO scorer as well. So I think it's very good for secondary stars on a team and teams that benefit from a dribble kick out.
Yeah. John Anthony says he thinks when he comes back, it will hurt Embiid, and he won't be putting up 30-plus per game every night. Also, more important message from John Anthony. Today is John Anthony's 21st birthday.
Hey, happy birthday,
John Anthony. And he says all he wants is a shot of tequila and a good Bob's Top hat shirt. So, and he says he's going to wear
Bob's
that.
Tops incoming.
Bob Top by Bob is the best reward. All right, cool. Happy birthday to you, John. Thank you so much for your endless support. Alrighty, guys. So we finished that game tied 100 to everyone. And if you know what it means, it's time for Bob's Buckets.
It's time for Bob's Buckets.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
Welcome back.
the last one was better.
The last one is better. Anyway, thanks everyone for joining us for Bob's Buckets, the real reason we're all here today. Anyway, I keep saying that. Today we'll, of course, be talking about, because we've already talked about Jalen Green. He's the secondary bucket. We're going to talk about Jalen Brunson as the bucket of the week, my guy.
Ooh.
Okay.
The New York Knicks on an absolute flurry. Could you pull up the standings real quick?
I got you. Don't worry.
Appreciate it. The New York Knicks on an absolute flurry. They're going to take that 3 seed from the Cavaliers. I love that despite of missing Mitchell Robinson. Wait, is he back yet? No, he's out for the season.
Nope.
I can't remember. The Knicks are firmly in place to move in position to play. What if they're the 3? They'll play
Indiana.
Ooh, which honestly they'll probably take it, to be honest with you. So the Knicks are in good position heading into the playoffs with a healthy team led by Jalen Brunson. They're 4-1 in their last 5 games, absolutely crushing it. So yeah, Jalen Brunson's my bucket.
Nice. I
You're
like Jalen Brunson.
Hard to not like him, I feel.
Yeah, all-star, caliber guard, Villanova, March Madness. How's your guys' brackets?
I didn't make one.
Not that good.
Yeah.
But it was definitely good for him to break away from Luka. You've seen it because he's just progressed tremendously.
Yeah. In the last 5 games, he's averaging 32.8 points, 3.2 rebounds, 6 assists on 47%, 37%, and 84%.
It's crazy how he can get to the rim too, and he's like not that big. Like he
Little guy.
And we think about like
shifty.
Nate Robinson, like even like I think it's less about height, more about
footwork,
weight and
Yeah,
footwork.
yeah, he
if
knows-
you can balance
yeah.
those two things, and as heavy as you can be, if you can balance the footwork with it, that's
Crazy.
why like Baron Davis, you were talking earlier.
I like that bucket.
Yeah, no, that's a good bucket.
Those are cool. Those are cool point guards.
Definitely respect to Jalen Brunson. I feel like, I think I've heard people who have gone to see Brunson play in the Garden, and it's like he's by far the most beloved Knick in a long, long time, including Carmelo and Jeremy Lin, because he was
Seriously.
like raised in the building, was raised with the organization. He chose them in free agency. All of those things instead of like, requesting a trade or just kind of coming out of nowhere. Like he chose to go to New York where, KD declined year after year, LeBron declined year after year, and their best free agent signing was Amari Stoudemire outside of that, so a lot of people really like Brunson, and he is kind of a against all odds kind of guy, which I feel like the Knicks fan base can kind of, to a degree, kind of relate to. So, respect to Jalen Brunson. Gotta love Jalen Brunson.
It's time
Oh,
for-
shit. Fuck.
can't be scaring me like that.
Totally scared me still.
Jeez.
Surprise. I just,
Man.
Wow.
the buttons are ready.
Sounds like my alarm.
The buttons are ready. Oh! It's time for the random question of the day. Random question of the day where I ask one NBA trivia question. If anybody gets it right, they get 1,000 points. Here's your random question of the day. Cherokee Parks
Oh, here we go.
is an American former professional basketball player. He played for 7 teams in his 9 seasons in the NBA and averaged 4.4 points and 3.6 rebounds for his career. He is also known to save the day every time we're playing Hoop Grids. On August 22nd, 2000, Parks was traded from the Vancouver Grizzlies to the Washington Wizards. Gentlemen, your question today is, what player was Cherokee Parks traded for on August 22nd, 2000?
Cherokee Parks was traded for. He wasn't. There was no player involved in this trade. It was draft picks or cash considerations.
Damn.
One of us had to do it. You're welcome.
Clever.
boys.
I mean, it's a good idea.
Cherokee Parks was traded for. He was traded for
Nobody's gonna get this. Just
Gilbert Arenas.
Cherokee Parks was traded for Jason Williams.
No, he was not. Cherokee Parks was traded along with Obinna Ikezi, Felipe Lopez, and Dennis Scott to the Washington Wizards for Isaac Austin.
Wow, he was.
Yo, I
That
think
dude was a hooper.
Wow.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I guess so.
right, well, 1,000 points to
5-player
me.
deal. Yeah,
Still
so-
talking about him.
Absolutely. What'd you say? Not 1,000 points. To you. All right, good job, guys. We're having fun. Happy birthday to John Anthony once again, and that means it's time
boy.
for our next thingy-majig, which is gonna be rapid fire trivia. Basketball. Come here, little doggy. Yeehaw! Get on up there, boy. Go on in and get. Rapid fire trivia. A very straightforward game here. You will have 60 seconds to correctly answer as many, well, you each get 12 max, but 12 random NBA trivia questions as you can in a rapid fire fashion. If you get one, you get 50 points. Each one is worth 50 points. You only get one attempt. Now, why butcher those rules so bad, but I did. All right, think of a number between 1 and 800 billion.
17,943,832.
Okay.
500 million.
300 million.
It was 95. Bob, do you want to go first?
I was
He won.
What did you have?
17,849,932.
I'm amazed that you remembered that number. I kind of just block it out whenever you start talking. I'm just sorry. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's see.
No wonder I get so many questions wrong.
Okay. You want to go first?
Sure.
Or last?
First.
First, okay. I think the first one is my favorite batch of questions.
I can't go in the middle?
You can go in the middle if you want, I guess.
No, I want to go first.
First? Okay. All right, 60-ish seconds on the clock. Are you ready to begin, amigo?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Here you go.
How old is Victor Wembanyama?
He is 20.
Who is the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets?
Jacques Vaughn.
Kevin Ollie.
Damn it.
How many points did Pete Maravich average in his career?
I'm going to go with 20.4.
24.2.
Oh.
What college did Trevor Ariza go to?
He went to Boise State.
UCLA. Where was Marcus Smart born?
He was born in America.
Give me more specific.
He was born in Los Angeles.
Flower Mound, Texas.
There it is.
Who's the shortest player on the Orlando Magic right now?
Markel Fultz.
Cole Anthony, 6'2". What is the name of the Houston Rockets mascot?
The Rocket.
It's Clutch the Bear. How old is Bradley Beal?
He is 34.
30. How many games did the Charlotte Bobcats win in 2013?
26.
21. Who is the head coach of the Charlotte Bobcats in 2013?
I don't know. Cole Aldridge.
Mike Dunlap. Who was the GM of the Charlotte Bobcats in 2013?
Mike Dunleavy.
Rich Cho. What is a group of Bobcats called?
I don't know. A Mellencamp.
No.
Nope.
That's funny.
Nope.
But it's called a pounce.
Pounce.
So you get one?
Yeah, I did.
There you go. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right. That means it's going to be Trey. You ready, my man?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. 60-ish seconds on the clock. Here we go. What year was Kobe Bryant born?
1982.
Nope.
78. What year was Bill Russell born?
1952.
Nope.
1934. What year was Gigi Jackson born?
It's your boy.
2002.
Nope.
2004. Who holds the record for most assists in a game?
Jason Kidd.
Nope.
Scott Skiles. Where did Jaren Jackson Jr. go to college?
Michigan State.
What is the name of the Miami Heat's mascot? Heater. Heater?
Nope.
It's Bernie. Well, who is the current president of the Players Association?
CJ McCollum.
Yes. How many steals per game does Max Strus average this season?
1.2.
Nope.
0.9. Where was Max Strus born?
South Dakota.
Nope.
Hickory Hills, Illinois. How many minutes per game does Jeff Green average this season?
18.
Nope.
16.7. Who leads the league in rebounds?
DeMontis Sabonis.
How many kings have ruled over Great Britain?
10.
Nope.
63 total monarchs.
Monarchs.
Yeah, in the including kings and queens. I would have accepted it.
Yeah,
either
would
way,
have.
yeah. You get 3.
I got
You
3.
did.
That's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
good. That was pretty good. Good. Bob, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
As ready as you'll ever be. 60 seconds on the clock. Begin. How tall is Isaac Okoro?
6'3".
Nope.
6'5". Who is the GM of the Blazers?
Cronin.
Where was
nice.
Damian Lillard born?
Compton. Sorry, he's from California.
Well, yeah, you
Oakland.
said Compton. No, it's Oakland.
Nope.
I can't give that to you. Where does Damian Lillard rank on the all-time three-pointers list?
13th.
Nope.
4th. Who is 3rd on the list?
Klay Thompson.
Nope.
James Harden. Who is 38th on the list?
Max Strus.
Nope.
Kevin Love. What is the name of the Utah Jazz mascot?
That is no, not Slamson. I don't know.
Nope.
Jazz Bear. What year was Steve Nash drafted?
Nash was drafted in the 95 draft.
Nope.
96. What pick was Steve Nash in the 96 draft?
He was number 2.
Nope.
15th. How many games did Steve Nash coach for the Brooklyn Nets?
60.
Nope.
161. What number did Grant Hill wear?
33.
There it is.
How many mountains are there in the United States?
Mountains?
Yeah.
At least 940.
Nope.
What?
It's upwards of 300 that range that qualify as a mountain of 3,000 meters or more.
Agreed.
So you got 3 as well?
Yeah.
Hey, look at
Nice.
this guy being the loser.
Ha!
That's rare.
I'm not going to dignify that one.
Okay, well, sorry.
More rounds?
Nope, it's just
That was it?
it's time for Trace Fact.
Alrighty, guys. So we're going to I'm going to do something different today.
Whoa.
Not a fact, but the NBA and the G League announced on Thursday that the Ignite will conclude their final season after
Yeah.
serving as a development program for the top prospects for 4 seasons. Now, I don't really know how to feel about this. I know that they're stopping this because of the NIL deals in
Yes.
college. So when you look at it, I want kids to go to school, enjoy the college experience. And if you can make, the top NIL deal right now is Bronny James making $5.9 million. The top,
Amongst male players, right?
yeah, these are male players, yes. And G League, the top player is making $1 million. So if you're thinking about, you're going to be playing with NBA prospects, you're going to get that exposure, but you can stay in college, get an education, live that life, and still make money and make a living, even if you weren't to make it in the NBA, if you're a top player and were to get hurt. Now, if we look at players that have played for the G League Ignite, that Jaden Hardy, Jalen Green, Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga, Dyson Daniels, Marjon Beaucamp, City Cisco.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah, that guy's not really anyone, but the names that I named before are good players that have actually produced and actually are doing something in the league. So I want to know what you guys think about this, and if you guys are for the NIL deal, if you guys are for players going straight to the league.
So I will tell you this. It's kind of up in the discourse right now, especially because, and I think the timing is especially interesting because the other day I walked in to work and I didn't realize that the Jayhawks were on. I don't keep up with college basketball, men's college basketball at all. When the last time I did was when Zion and Taco Fall were playing.
Yes.
Not everybody is this way, and this kind of goes into the whole like, oh, do you like college basketball or professional basketball, or like, it's all about systems and players and this and that, whatever. Players, in my mind, get the games. They're what you want to see.
Yep.
I didn't care at all about Mike Krzyzewski coaching Duke. I didn't care if he coached 100 million random white dudes who'd scored 20 a game for all I care. It's players. Zion and RJ Barrett were the reason that I turned into that tournament. Taco Fall being as tall and as crazy as he was, that was the reason that I turned into that tournament. I think the timing of this is very interesting because I couldn't name you a single person in all of men's college, in the entire men's college basketball tournament. Now, I'm not like I swear to God, not a single one. But I can give you Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Haley Van Lith, who's the girl from Stanford.
I know you're talking about the tall blonde.
The tall blonde, yeah. I forget her name now, which is a bad example. But I mean, those are like four players that I can think of off the top of my mind and be like, yeah, I tune in to watch them. Because, and Caitlin Clark especially, because it's like players make it. And with all the one and done things, sure, that's one thing. But also, it's like the NIL and the G League Ignite, things like that. It all kind of snowballs into a situation that's like, I don't like. I like March Madness because it's crazy and the games are like really, they can get insane and it's a one-off elimination kind of thing. And I respect that and like that. My mother's favorite sporting event in the entire year is March Madness, and I understand it and I like it as well. But if there's nobody exciting, like a player that's like, oh, this guy's gonna be, then it's harder for me to tune in. It's just harder for me to tune in personally.
So you're for the NIL. You like that? Well, you think that it helps the college. You think it helps bring or keeps the players in college?
I think keep the NIL, and I'm okay with the Ignite going away. Because it will, I still want young players to get paid. I still want them to be able to take care of their families. I don't like the idea of players getting jerseys sold and their likenesses and all that sold. Now, do I want to turn on my TV and see an All-Star or an All-State commercial where some random college player is doing whatever? I don't love, like Caitlin Clark in the particular is a different example, I guess. But I would say keep the NIL because I like them getting paid. I don't like the Ignite there because, I don't dislike it, but I'm saying if I had it my way, I would say keep NIL, get rid of Ignite, because then you get to keep some intrigue and players going to college and hopefully making the tournament more
and
exciting.
It helped while it lasted, is my opinion. Like the last
it was
4
a
years, it
Band-Aid.
helped.
You got the Thompson twins,
yeah.
It was a Band-Aid on a much bigger problem that the NBA didn't want to address fully, but was comfortable enough doing this and putting a few $1 million forward to do it. Now that NIL has entered the college realm, we're seeing more. Honestly, Zach Edey is a good example. He's definitely making money, and he's a 7 foot, 7'1" guy, 7'2", like very skilled, like big man. That is someone who's pretty excitable, and that could be cool to see in the NBA one day. He could be there.
Yeah.
But that excitement isn't there like it is with a Taco. Great example. Like everyone's just enthralled with Taco Fall, but no one gives a fuck about Zach Edey. And I think that is so funny to me.
Right?
It really is hilarious.
Yeah, like
there's no excitement.
I've heard that
behind
name
this guy.
before, but I couldn't tell you a single thing about him.
Exactly.
And you're probably the same way, right?
Zach
I
Edey?
couldn't tell you anything about any of these college players. I will say I think the NIL is great. I think the reason the G League Ignite is going away is because the NBA knows that the G League Ignite budget is not going to compete with the NIL budget.
Yeah.
Of course.
Exactly.
But I don't think the NBA cares a lick about the NIL or the NCAA. I don't think they care. And if you're looking at it from a business standpoint, I would like to see them drop that age back to 18. You don't have to go to
I'm for
college.
it.
Come to the league. Go ahead.
Yep.
Come right here to the league. Don't
That's
even worry
what's
about
next.
Make
And
it
that's-
about
that will
be next.
basketball.
And to me, if you're good enough to go play in the league, go play in the league. And you're gonna make more if you're good enough to get drafted in the first round in the NBA than you're gonna make in the NIL deal.
Because
Yeah.
there's
He has
players,
to R.
there's players that can come out like that Cooper Flag guy that's in
he
high
could.
school.
Oh, he's gonna
he
be
could
the next
come
one.
out and play in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, same thing you're saying. I can't name these players. I know I can name, an Angel Reese and a Caitlin Clark. I'm still not tuning in to watch necessarily.
Right.
I'm more in
It's
tune
been
to watch
exciting,
that
though.
game.
It's been exciting.
Yeah,
I am tuned
I'm
into
more-
Caitlin Clark games. You have to be watching
I'm more
Caitlin Clark
inclined to
games.
watch the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, especially if it's a matchup. I'll go watch that more than I'm probably apt to watch the men's games. But I mean,
I
either
realized
way.
I never finished my little story. I walk into work and I didn't realize that KU was playing. And we had some people that were in from Iowa or Iowa fans or something like that. And they said, hey, can you turn on, ABC or whatever she was playing on? And we were like, oh yeah. I told the person who's in charge of changing the TVs. I said, you got to put that on. It's Caitlin Clark. Like, she's playing right now. You got to put her on. She's the most exciting player in all of collegiate basketball.
damn.
You have to put her on without realizing
Everyone's
that the
like,
Jayhawks were
KU.
playing.
Yeah.
Bartender comes marching back. He's like, "Who changed the TVs?" And I was like, we changed it. Like, it's it's fine. Like, it's Caitlin Clark's playing." He's like, nobody cares. And I was like, "Who is playing right now?" And they're like, "KU." And I was like, "Oh well, I guess I get it." But like, then they were getting blown out, and I was like, "I'd rather see Caitlin."
Yeah.
you
Can
know,
we change the second
put up
half?
20? Yeah,
Saga.
So anyways, I mean, in my opinion, players make the sport. Like, I think that's the reason that the NBA is the way the NBA is. It's very different from the NFL. Obviously, the NFL is like far and away the more popular of the leagues, especially after the season, including all the new fans that they got. But the NBA is one of the few that you get to know personalities, like baseball, but nothing happens in baseball. And then hockey, but hockey is just so, I feel like hockey is a lot more subdued in terms of their personality exposure, whereas basketball, it's like we play on the personality aspect. We get to know these players because there's only 5 of them on a court at a time, 10 of them on a court at a time, right? And so it's easier to get to know the players and enjoy the players over the course of their careers or a season or a tournament or whatever. Like, what was the Jack Golke? Is that his name?
Yeah,
whatever.
dude, he had like 16 threes.
Never
in
seen
2
him
games.
before. Probably never see him again.
Never heard of him.
Until he's like a Miami role player here in a couple of years, but he was like everywhere online because he couldn't miss, and that's exciting. Like, who did he play for?
Oakland.
Oakland, right? And it's like
It's where Damian Lillard's from.
he went off. Yeah, he went off, and that's the thing. I think it's about players, and that's what I'm
Oakland,
in.
Michigan.
That's what I'm into it for. So, anyways, all right. I want to give a shout out to Hoodie Don for being here.
What up?
Thank you so much for enjoying. Does anybody have while we're here, I guess, talking about March Madness, anybody want to make a pick about it?
North Carolina State has a guy who is 290 pounds. Maybe he's like 310
Zebo
pounds.
Jr.?
Yeah. I have them winning the national championship only for that man.
New rule. We only talk about players by their weight. Never mention their height again.
Just
I could see.
Just
I
wait.
could, I could see UConn making another run.
fuck you,
Sneaky.
No
Donathan Clingan.
way.
He's Donovan Cleveland.
Klingon?
I'm like, can't.
Jonathan
talk to
Kuminga's already in the league.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't have a pick. I guess Houston. I don't know. Haven't they been mollywopping teams except for last night?
Nope. No, I guess
that. Iowa State smoked them in the.
Iowa State's looking clean.
They may be a team to look out for.
Kentucky.
They're
I
already
don't know.
out.
They're out.
Yeah, I'll go. I don't know. I'll just
Calipari
go Houston. I don't care.
sucks.
All right, cool, guys. We're
has-
gonna play a brand new game that we've never played before. Well, we played it one time, but it was it was like episode 5. I don't think it's on a public platform, and it wasn't even like this. Different format, different thing entirely. It's called the Nickname Game.
Mr. Top.
The Nickname Game. Cause it's the Nickname Game. The Nickname Game. Here's how this one goes. I will read you a real listed basketball reference nickname of a random NBA player.
Ooh.
It will be your job to work as a team to guess the mystery player. The points, as well as the difficulty, will increase with each round. Throughout the game, listen carefully, you have 3 lifelines. The remix lifeline, where I will list another listed nickname of this player. The number lifeline, where I will reveal the player's number. And the stats lifeline, where I will reveal one of this player's career statistics of your choosing. If you get it right, you get the points. If you get it wrong, I get the points for the round. Does that sound good, team?
Quick question.
Quick
so
answer.
The three lifelines can be used.
Once total per game.
Heard.
And it's their number, another stat, and what was the first one?
Remix.
Remix.
Remix another nickname.
Yeah, you get to get another nickname of the player. Okay.
Got it.
All right, round 1 is going to be worth 25 points. This
do it.
player's nickname is Threesus.
Is this Steph Curry?
Threesus.
Oh, I didn't. I was
Yeah,
like, I thought we were
can't
all
just-
fitting
can
for
we- oh, wait.
ourselves.
No, it's
no,
a team.
it's a
thing.
team.
I
So we
think
got
it's
it.
Steph Curry.
You will work as a team.
Yeah, I know.
to
I
guess
was not
the-
listening.
Well, see, should have.
You will work as a team.
I've never.
Threeses.
He's like, bro, do you hear the?
All right, Steph Curry.
Should we use? Do you think it is?
I mean,
Use a light. It's worth 25 points.
All right, let's do it.
Steph Curry.
Yes, obviously, yes.
What are we doing?
The other one that was listed was the Human Torch for Stefan. New rule, we're going to give you 30 seconds per time. Okay.
Cool.
This one is worth 50 points. So you each get 25 for that first one. This one's 50 points. Round 2, the nickname is Do a 180.
Do a 180.
Do a 180.
Okay. It was like Dua Lipa or something.
do a initials DA.
No.
Do a-
No,
it's like
do
perform a
180.
180.
Well,
Okay,
I have
sorry.
a
I'm not
friend.
trying to help.
Oh no, thanks for helping. All right,
Should we do it? Should we use one of the
do
lifelines?
a 180. Should we get his number?
Yeah, number.
Okay.
Number.
What do you think?
Yes?
Justin?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This player's number
Be
is
decisive.
21.
Oh, it's KG.
Okay.
He wouldn't give us big ticket.
It's either him or Joel Embiid.
Do a 180. I've never heard that about Joel Embiid.
I never heard that about.
KG sounds more likely. And he was number 21, right?
Yeah. he
Okay,
was.
good.
But no, not in Boston.
Okay, but in Minnesota?
But in Minnesota, he was.
Yeah, this is the answer.
All right.
All right. Kevin Garnett.
It is Joel Embiid. Number 21.
Speak
do
up
a,
for yourself.
Do a 180. Also, another nickname for Joel Embiid, Troel would have probably given it
Damn.
away.
Yeah,
to
because he's
you.
just like he's shifty, man.
All right,
Like,
you used one of your lifelines on the
That was the
50-point
coin toss.
round out of 8 rounds. So here's
two left.
round 3 worth 75 points. The nickname is Little Hawk.
Little Hawks. So we're gonna think of Hawks players.
See, I was going to go with Ball Hawks.
Thinking Spud Webb.
Oh, see, I
Little
was
Hawks, it's Trey Young. Like that's what I,
I was
think
thinking
of.
Jose Alvarado. Little guy steals the ball, Ball Hawk.
Little Hawk.
Yeah.
Hawk is so on the point though, like on the team name.
Okay, then rock with
What?
Spud
Spud Webb. Spud Webb. Spud
Spud or
Webb.
Trey.
Or Doc Rivers. Who we got?
Trae
Spud,
Young,
Spud or
Doc.
Jose? Not Jose.
Need an answer.
Run with Spud.
Spud.
Spud Webb. Nope. It is Dr. J. Julius Irving.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, another nickname for him, Houdini. He has a lot of basketball reference nicknames, actually. Let me pull those up because a lot of those are pretty insane. Dr. J, the Doctor, JW, the Claw, Black Moses, Houdini, Little Hawk, Doc, Julie, Super Julius. So, got a lot of nicknames there.
right.
So that's 75 points for me. On to round 4. Round 4 is worth 100 points. And this one is the skate instructor.
So like somebody who has handles that makes people probably somebody who broke people's ankles. Maybe Allen Iverson.
Okay.
That's just somebody. That's first thing that comes to mind.
It's not Kyrie Irving.
Put him on skates.
Could-
Who's
could
put
be.
him on skates?
It could be.
I've never seen that nickname for Kyrie Irving. I've seen a lot of Kyrie Irving nicknames.
Comment in the chat if
Jamal
you know
Crawford?
who it is.
Jamal Crawford.
Let's do
I
it.
like it.
Jay
Jamal Crawford.
crossover. Put
Jay
him on
crossover.
skates.
Jamal Crawford. Wah, wah, wah.
I will give you the second nickname. Point God,
CP3.
yeah.
Chris Paul. Yes. Chris Paul, the
Bum-ass
skate
Chris
instructor. All right, this next one is 150
What
points.
round are we on?
This is round 5,
we got 2 left.
150 points.
Yeah, let's save those for the last.
You've got
We're gonna need them.
4 left, including this round.
Okay.
Okay, this one is the Mississippi Bullet.
Think of some players from Mississippi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know me.
I know one player,
Hit me with it.
Monte Ellis. He's
Monte Ellis.
He's from Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson,
but I
Mississippi,
don't know.
That's a
Bullet.
fantastic answer.
I'm running with it because I got
think
nothing
That's
else.
as good as we're gonna get.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna be
The
it.
Hit
bullet
'em.
could be a Washington.
Let's do
player.
it.
No, Monte Ellis is the answer.
Monte Ellis.
Final answer?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, bang bang.
Well.
Yes.
Let's
The only person.
Hey!
Let's go, right.
I knew you'd get that one.
Yes,
I knew
sir.
you were my favorite player.
I knew you'd get that one because he is one of your favorite. Yeah, he's your
yeah.
favorite player. Hell yeah. And his other nickname is Robin. What number did he wear?
What time?
Let's say the first half of his career.
24.
John Anthony said it had to be
8.
Monte, and he was right. 8 is correct. What number did he wear for the second half of his career?
So he played for the Pacers and the Bucks and the Mavs. He wore, I think, 11.
That's right. Give him 100 points.
Let's go, dude. Come on.
Both of those are right. Give him 100 points.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
All right, round
done.
6 now. Round 6. This nickname is Bread Truck. Oops.
Bread truck.
Bread truck. So a big guy.
Big guy.
Or a big guy who got paid a lot.
Yeah.
Got the bread. A truck. He needed a whole truck to pay it. You know what I mean?
Bread.
Big bread.
Z.
That
no
threw
way.
me off. I don't know now.
Zildrunas Ilgauskas. No.
No.
Big bread. Big bread.
Big bread.
I don't know. There's a guy named.
Oh, but I think white bread too. Big bread.
Yeah.
Bill
I
Walton.
think about a guy named
Bill
Big-
Walton.
like a guy named
Bill
Big
Walton.
Country. I think is his other nickname. But I don't know his
I need
actual
a name.
I don't know.
Bill
Sure you got
Walton's
Big Z?
my guess, but
I need
whoever
a
you
name.
think.
3, 2.
Bill Walton.
Bill Walton is correct. I'm going to give you the other nickname, see if you can get it. The Incredible Bulk.
Oh, Shaq?
No. You want
Zion.
You want another one?
Yeah, sure.
Hang on. Let me get the rest of these because this man has a lot. Good Time Blimp. Ton of fun.
Oh, Charles
Wide
Barkley.
Load from Leeds. The Crisco Kid. Food World. Love Boat. Boy Gorge. Leaning Tower of Pizza.
From Alabama.
The Prince of Pizza. The Chuck Wagon. The Chuckster. The Round Mound Rebound. Sir Charles Barkley. The
guy who never won a ring.
Yep. And remember, you've got 2 lifelines remaining and only 2 rounds left. You
Yeah.
can double up on a round if you want, but I would probably
All right,
not.
let's use them, boys.
Round 7 is worth 300 points, and the nickname is The Blade.
Hip. I mean, we got to use one. Might as well use stats, right?
No, don't use the other one. No,
the remix? We'll save the remix
use the
for the
remix
last
for the
one.
last one. Yeah.
So let's do stats.
Okay?
For
And
the
it's a
Blade.
career stat?
Any stat you'd like. You want a season. I
point.
mean,
Points per game.
I want the list of his career averages.
you'll get one stat. One
points.
stat.
One stat for the Blade. Can I get his? I think. What do you think? Points per game?
Yeah. 'cause
At
that's-
least let us get some
the
kind of
most- That's the
nomenclature.
most thing you know.
Career triple doubles could be also
no,
telling.
Can I
Points.
get his career VORP, please?
Yeah.
No, let's do points per game for his career.
Points per game for this career.
The Blade.
Once I tell you, you get another 30 seconds, and that will do it. This player's career points per game average 21.5 points.
Blade. I want to go with Dwayne Wade.
No, he didn't. No. The Blade.
Dismissal. The Blade, I think.
Wade, Blade,
No.
Oh,
Wade, Blade. 21 points sounds about right for kind of his
fuck.
career average.
I'm
I'm not
convinced.
lying to you.
Kobe. He said, "Bro, you serious?"
21 points a game for his career? No.
Let's go with the Wade
Kobe?
Blade.
No.
Let's go with Wade Blade.
Dwayne Wade
Yeah.
is very close. He averaged. I was like, what? Wade averaged way more than that. He averaged 22 for his career.
Yeah,
so
it
good
wasn't
call.
a lot because he played those
But
little
he's wrong.
in years.
Yeah, he had about a lot
Yeah.
of. Anyways, no. Nope. I'll give you another nickname. Flick.
Oh.
Aaron Aflalo. Damn.
No.
Oh,
Affliction
really?
Davis.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Shit. John Anthony, you've got to be cheating. There's no way.
No. Hold
Of
on.
course he's cheating.
Give me one more
Affliction
name.
team.
Alex
Give me one more
English
name. Oh.
is correct.
Yeah,
Yes,
he looked it
John
up.
Anthony, another point, another 100
He
points for John
had to
Anthony.
look that up.
Okay, well, this is our final round, and that means this round is worth 500
I need this.
points.
I need this.
The nickname is The Servant.
Sir, I just heard this.
Wait, yeah, that sounds really familiar.
You have a lifeline, don't forget it. You can't take it with you.
Servant, someone who always.
He would be serving.
Let's hear it.
You dishing him up.
Yeah.
Here,
Why not?
let me-
Let's,
So the only one you haven't-
Wait, hold on, hold on.
leave
Let
a
it
little
be
bit of
30
time.
seconds.
Yeah,
The only one you haven't used is the remix. So I'm going to give you a second nickname, and you will be able to get 30 seconds right after that. Ready?
Yeah.
Another nickname for this player is Green Room.
I think it's Kevin Durant.
I think it's Draymond Green.
Servant. Yeah, now I'm kind of feeling Draymond Green.
No, yeah, for real, because it's
Draymond Green. Why not?
yeah, because
But
he
the
does. He just
servant.
he does
Yeah.
that like
There's
servant
like a
role.
weird Kevin Durant thing screaming in my head.
Great.
I need an answer.
Let's do it.
I need an answer.
Draymond Green.
Draymond Green is incorrect.
What team?
Kevin Durant is correct.
No, I needed that.
I fucking knew it.
Damn.
dude.
Yeah, you were like, there's something screaming to me. I'm like, the right answer.
That's
It is the answer. It's Kevin.
Bob. Oh, that sucks. He had that gut feeling. It was just. Oh,
I gotta take more of those, yo.
man. Okay, so Justin.
It's not big
Yeah,
three.
what's up?
Let's
It's
recap.
just big me.
All the points back if we can name where he was born.
Nope. Let's recap that game, shall we, sir?
That game, the three of us got 175 points. You, Michael, got 1,225
Holy
points.
shit. Okay,
You
cool.
fucking take it from me. This is bullshit.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna, I promise. I have no interest in trying to. Why would I risk that?
I don't know because you're about to.
Come on, somebody, don't be scared. Let's bet it all.
Okay, well, and
Let's
then
go all
Justin,
in.
why don't you let us know who won the day?
You did.
Okay, well,
Of course you did by
Of course,
a
but
lot.
recap the points.
You have 1,325 points. I had 425. Bob had 325. And Trey had 525.
It was close.
all right.
We
So
had 3,
I won
4,
the
5,
day.
13.
So that means
hit.
it's time to spin
the wheel.
Come
Hit me
on,
with it.
mama.
All right.
Here we go.
If you haven't kept up with it by now, we got a lot of stuff on here. You go back and watch an episode. I'm not going to recap it every time. Okay, can I get a spin the wheel chant?
Spin the wheel.
Come on now.
Spin the wheel. Here,
Go ahead.
spin the wheel. Come on now.
Spin the wheel.
It's a hard angle for me.
Come on.
Steal 500 points.
Bro, if you didn't steal them from me, I'll literally be right on Justin's tail. If you didn't steal them both times, bro, I could potentially beat Justin.
No, you lost your bet last week. You wouldn't be close to anybody.
You stole my points
You
last
have
week.
525 points.
You stole my points last week.
Why would I want to go for first place, Bob?
Exactly.
Why
He
would
doesn't
I
want.
want to risk
You
that?
don't want to go for first place. You want to take it from Trey because it's funny by this point.
It is funny, but I'm going to take it from Justin.
Okay.
Also
Take it
funny.
from Justin just cause. Okay, well, now that we've got all those points, we're going to do a fun thing that we've never done before on this show. It's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a brand new segment called Props to You.
What?
Alrighty then.
Alrighty.
Well,
then.
Trey, we know what you're going to do. Playing conservative this year. So, you've got Jalen Green's over 27.5 versus the Portland Trailblazers this evening. I'm assuming all of your points?
Every single one of them.
Every single one of them. That's not right. Hey, Justin. Hey, how you doing? Oh, 1,825 points. James Harden over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists versus the Indiana Pacers later this evening. I'm going to bet 200 points. Hey, Michael. De'Aaron Fox under 10.5 rebounds and assists versus the Philadelphia 76ers this evening. How many points you betting?
I'll put 100 on it.
100 big ones. Hey, Bob. Colin Sexton over 19.5 points versus the Dallas Mavericks. How many points you betting of your 5,250?
Give me a fat 200.
All right. Fat Levers 200. And that's where we have our props to you bets today. This week.
Trey-
Last week.
Trey, you know,
Yeah,
this is the first time that playing conservative didn't work.
didn't work.
Weird.
It's crazy.
And congratulations to Bob because Bob, give
Latest.
me top. You're going to be atop the leaderboard at the end of the
Yep.
month. Good job.
It ain't right.
Coming from this month really was just the best of luck for you. I mean, you just
Guys, and I'm glad you said that because it was a huge day, a huge month of growth. It's the springtime. You know, we're getting there. We're growing. It's a big personal growth month, guys. So yeah, encourage growth for all guys out there.
This is a Blue Chew episode.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I messed up.
What did you do?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Fantasy stuff.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of which, everyone.
Move right into this.
What are you doing? You got to pee?
Yeah.
You even told me to put Colby White in there, but
I sure did.
They
you
they literally
silly
said
goose.
Porter was playing.
and
No,
now
it
he's
said
not.
questionable.
But I read a thing that said he was
What
playing.
did you read it?
You said you had inside sources.
All right. Well, here's
Check your
for you
sources.
YB sickos. Here is
Damn
a update on the playoffs. Playoffs. Yes. So currently, so the matchup for the first round of the playoffs is going to be Kyle and I. And Justin and Trey. Now, I gotta be honest. I finished the regular season 20-1, and I don't feel confident that I can advance to the next round.
Yeah, classic Boston Celtics team. Just really good in the regular season. We'll see what he does in the
Chokes
playoffs.
in the postseason. Yeah, I mean, I already had to dump Şengün, Tyler Hero, probably out with Jalen Johnson for the week. LeBron might not play tomorrow. Victor's out tonight. Simons is out tonight. You know, if I get knocked out due to health, oh well, nothing I can do about it. I had a great regular season, and I'm proud of that regardless. Obviously, I don't want to be the 73-9 Warriors, but pretty good record in the
Just
in
the
regular season.
just the Celtics of the last
Pretty
two
proud.
I
decades.
bounced back from 8th place.
You did, yes,
did,
and
yeah.
you are in the 3 seed.
I've lost once in like the 10th and the last like 10 games or 8 games, 9 games. It was like 8 or 9 games. I've lost.
Yeah, we got to see.
Oh
when,
yeah,
Yeah, I've only lost to you.
3, 4, 5.
when Sabonis was added to his team.
Yeah,
Just lost-
you went 8-1 in your last 9. So.
Let's go to when Sabonis was added on his team. You know,
So it is, So I don't feel that is true.
You had the
those
option
two
to
things
draft
do
him.
very
I
much
did.
correlate.
They matter a
but
lot.
you would have taken Joel Embiid too.
Yeah, those two things very much do correlate. You got Sabonis.
I missed the
Thing turned
play,
out for you, so.
Justin. Colby
Silly
White.
goose, silly goose.
Never
All
a doubt,
right.
Trey,
Well,
never a
thank you so
doubt.
much for watching today and listening today, everybody. We really do appreciate it. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, rate 5 stars, share with friends, and follow us at @Yay_basketball on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.
Add me on the ground.
And just a reminder, we are recording and streaming live from the Yay Studio.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Bob, what do you have for the people today?
Michael, we were talking about personal growth, and I think we should all continue to grow like the grass. Go touch the grass, folks.
And then
Get
go to
out there.
yaybasketball.com to get a new the Touch the Grass t-shirt, as well as an I'm Playing Conservative This Year tee to commemorate Trey's.
I'm playing conservative this year.
Yes, very good design. Pretty proud of that one. Like it a lot. Go scoop one of those up and show your support for YB by getting yourself an I'm Playing Conservative This Year hoodie, t-shirt, or mug.
Today.
Justin, what do you got for them?
Hey, Trey.
Yes.
I don't want to hear it. I also missed a play. So
You
looks
did?
like we're even.
Did you really? What
Yeah.
did you miss?
Well, Cam Thomas isn't really playing, so
He's in there
probably
though, right?
done absolutely 0 things, and the guy on my bench got 18 points. So if it makes you feel better, there you go.
There
I
you
feel
go.
like that's you know what I mean.
That's
A
fair.
win-win.
That's a
Stitch.
fair. But I mean, Colby White has 21 points at half. That boy's gonna probably score.
Okay, but he's
like
got
30.
he's got
Michael
18.
Porter still might play. He's still listed
Yeah.
as questionable.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I misread that.
Okay. Trey, anything for the people?
Yeah. I'm about to win the championship.
Okay.
Fantasy
What,
championship. Yeah.
what day of the week? What day is it?
What day is it?
You're kidding
It is-
me.
It is, dude.
Trey!
It's National Medal of Honor Day.
Oh.
Oh, what?
That's pretty good.
Did I drop the ball today?
No.
What day is it?
Oh, today is National what day? Let's see. Monday.
It's
Today is National Medal of Honor Day, yeah?
Oh, good
Yeah, it's
job.
National
Oh, it's
Lobster-
also National Lobster Newberg Day.
Oh, come on, Trey.
my favorite Norwegian dish.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We really do appreciate it. It's been a fun one. It's been a cool one. It's been a chill one. It's been a happy one. It's been a fun time. Enjoy March Madness if that's your thing. We love you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week with some more basketball shit. Yeah,
Basketball.